Welcome to Fat Loss PCOS Blueprint. My name is Coach Jeet Bhatt. If you have PCOS and you have been stuck, overwhelmed, or scared to even start your weight loss journey again, this is for you. I'm going to walk you through the exact steps to lose your first 10 pounds without extreme diets, not doing a lot of cardio, or wasting time in guessing what to do and how to do. Even if you have failed before, even if you have tried multiple times, even if you don't have money to invest in a coach right now, then don't worry. If you follow this, I guarantee you, you will see results. Why you should listen to me? I'm not like every other random YouTuber or a fitness trainer or a influencer on the internet. Whatever I will be teaching you will be backed up by real science and not a bro science. In the fitness industry since 9+ years, already trained and transformed 100+ clients in person, and also I'm certified woman coaching specialist and ISSA master trainer level 4, and these are my other credentials. So before you even question me if this is going to work, then these are my credentials, and you can see my client transformations on my Instagram at Coach Jeet Bhatt. Your first 10 pounds without crash dieting. If you are ready to stop guessing and finally feel in control of your body again, let's quickly dive in without wasting time. So there are 4 pillars. Losing fat with PCOS is not impossible, but yes, it is different. You cannot approach you cannot follow a traditional approach. When a woman doesn't have any hormonal issues, she can lose weight with like just calories in and calories out. But when you have hormonal imbalances, like PCOS, thyroid, anything, then you have to follow a different approach, because your first priority should be to balance your hormones and to heal your body, to optimize your body first, so that you can lose fat sustainably. So here I will be covering my 4 pillars that you need for a successful transformation. First, mindset. So we will be resetting your expectations. What expectations you have in mind might be different from what I'm going to teach you here, like teaching you how you will be managing your lifestyle, how you should, and how your hormones. So that is a missing link, because you have been doing workouts, you have been like eating in calorie deficit, but mindset and learning how to manage your lifestyle and hormone, that is the missing link. You have not been seeing results until now. So before diving into the most common nutrition and training, we will be first covering this, and then I have dropped the link below in the description box to so you can download your home either gym workout or according to your preferences. So first pillar is mindset. PCOS weight loss is slower but very doable. Now, what is consistency? If you train 6 days out of 7 days, that is also consistency. If you give 80% on all the days, that is also consistency. If you give 20% on Monday, 30% on Tuesday, 10% on Wednesday, 100% on Thursday, 25% on Friday, and 60% on Saturday, that is also consistency. What consistency is just showing up for your goals, for yourself, for your body every single day. Progress, here you have been always measuring your weight on the scale. That is just a number, because you need to change your mindset. Do you want to lose weight, or do you just want to lose fat? Because losing weight and losing fat are 2 different goals. If you want to lose weight, you will be losing 70% of your water from your body, muscle loss, and then body will start tapping fat. So if you are dropping 10 kgs, then 80% is combination of water and muscle, and only 20% is fat. But when you focus on fat loss by optimizing your nutrition, optimizing your macros, that is protein, carbs, and fats, and also fiber, and prioritize strength training, then your body will make sure your muscle mass is sustained and only fat is dropped. And let me tell you, strength training is the ultimate investment for your late 40s and late 50s. So here your progress will not be just number on the scale. You are going to measure progress by if your periods are on time, if you are experiencing less cramps during your menstrual cycle, how is your energy, if it's getting better or if it's getting worse, how is your digestion, how is your gut behaving, because when there are hormonal imbalances, your gut and how your gut processes food impacts a lot, and your metabolism slows down. How is your sleep quality? You need to make sure not just the number of hours, but the number of like quality of sleep is also good, and how is your mood. You have to focus on being consistent and not perfect. So follow 80% consistency rule. Your body is healing, not failing. So even if you're not seeing results in first 4, 6, 8 weeks, don't worry. Healing takes time. Once your body is healed, you will see results. That is guaranteed. Now, what is your action step? What should be your action step for next 12 weeks? Don't commit for 2 weeks. don't commit for 3 weeks, and after 2-3 weeks if you don't see results, you give up, you feel demotivated that it's not working, and that is the reason you have been trying your fat loss journey while managing PCOS every single month. Commit to this process for at least 12 weeks minimum. Give your body chance, real chance to heal, recover, repair, and then you will see fat loss results. So coming to second pillar, lifestyle and hormone management. So why it matters? So when it comes to losing weight with PCOS, you think it's all about eating less and exercising more. Like caloric deficit is the number one thing you need for fat loss. But here is the truth. If you sleep, your stress levels and your hormone right, your body will fight you. It will fight against you because it's running in like low power mode, sometimes in negative mode. No matter how clean you eat, your body is not going to lose weight. Fat loss is not just about calorie gain when you have PCOS. It's also about healing your body. It's about balancing on hormones, and it's like hormonal healing game. So no matter how much expensive supplements you are having, how much you are ready to invest in money, if you don't have patience, if you're not allowing your body to heal first, no matter what you do, you're not going to see results. So that is why I'm putting this missing link first before going even and thinking about nutrition and training. Sleep is your body's secret weapon to lose fat. Your body burns fat and especially hormones while you sleep, especially two hormones that are growth hormone and insulin. Especially those who sleep late, like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the optimal time for your body. That's the natural cardiac rhythm, like natural sleep rhythm for your body to produce growth hormone. So when you go to sleep, your body first focuses on recovering and repairing all the metabolic processes inside your body, and then if it has more nutrients left over from the food that you have eaten throughout the day, then body will start focusing on either fat loss or muscle building goals. So just think about that. So poor sleep will incur like high cravings, and your metabolism will be so slow. Now just think about, if you are craving your like if your cravings are high and out of control, then you will be eating more food. Binge eating will happen, emotional eating will happen, and that will make you feel guilty. Also, on the hand, your metabolism is lower. Research shows that woman with PCOS has 40% lesser metabolism than than a normal woman who doesn't have any hormonal issues. So high cravings and poor sleep will cause more fat storage, because if you don't sleep for 7 to 9 hours and your quality is not optimized, then your body is not focusing, like your body will not ever focus on losing fat. My number one tip for you will be protect your sleep time. It's like a superpower. So fix your routine first. I know here in Canada, like a lot of you have a different work schedule, but try to fix your sleep, prioritize your sleep rather than watching Netflix, rather than watching TV or just scrolling on Instagram. Try to fix your bed routine first. I guarantee you 50% of healing process is done by just managing your sleep, and other 50% will be done by learning how to manage the stress. So the stress is the hidden fat gainer, like chronic stresses, high cortisol levels. If you don't sleep well and your quality of sleep is not good, then your body will raise cortisol, then the level of cortisol increases. Basically those are stress hormones. And remember one thing, this is the ultimate thing no one is going to tell you. If your cortisol levels are high, your body will prioritize, like just think like if you're working in any organization or in your company, if there is one big project, then all the other projects are kept aside and you have to prioritize that because you have a deadline coming in, right? So similarly, if it's like if you have exams, then you just focus on exam for a week or two rather than just focusing on other things. So that is how body is like functions, your body functions. So if your cortisol levels are high, then your body's primary goal is to balance and reduce those cortisol levels, because it's like your body is fighting a war inside. So no matter what your goal is, losing fat, changing your body composition, or even planning for conceiving, like planning for a baby, it is not going to happen. Or even if it happens, then your body is going to face a lot of internal damages. So first fix your sleep. That is the 50%. As I said, 50% path will be cleared and your cortisols will be low. It also triggers like high insulin levels, which leads to slowing your metabolism, which leads to more fat storage, especially around your belly. So even if you wonder why your just belly is increasing and not other parts of the body, fix your everything comes down to insulin, and cortisol. You might be doing everything right till now, like exercising, eating less, eating high protein, but if stress is high, process will be painful and literally very slow. You can avoid all the stress, but you can manage how your body handles it. Like, because this is like this be like you don't have any kind of stress. Stress will always be there. You just have to learn to manage how you respond to it. So these are my simple stress management tools that I have been using with all my clients, and even I use this every single day. So what you have to do, there are three simple things. You can start with any one and follow that for 1 month. Then second month you can add another one. So that second month will be 2 habits, and third month you can follow all three. So first one is just take 5 minute deep breathing before bed. Just inhale 4 counts, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 6-7 seconds. So that way you just have to focus on your breathing and how it is responding. So that way you will be able to calm down your nervous system before sleep. Number second tip is nature walks without your phone. Like even 10 minutes, let's say if you're working and you are not able to go for morning walks, or your like shift schedules doesn't shoot with the sun, like with the outside schedule, it's fine. Even you can go at night. Also keep in mind safety first. But what I mean to say, just walk for 10 to 15 minutes without your phone. So that way you will be able to spend time with your body and will be able to understand it. Number three, this is very, very, very helpful. Journal these three questions every single day. Number one, ask yourself, if I fully believe my body was trying to heal with me, not against me, how would I treat myself today? If you ask this question, you will get your answer. What one thing I can celebrate about myself right now that has nothing to do with my weight? So this way your weight obsessions will go and you will start focusing on other factors of progress as well. And when I imagine, like you imagine the strongest, healthiest version of your myself, that is yourself, how does, just think about how does she moves, how does she thinks, what is her lifestyle, how does she speak to herself in her mind? Because how you speak to yourself does matter a lot, because that changes your aura. This will help you reconnect with your body, rebuild your confidence, start shifting your body towards stronger and healthier of you. Now, before we move into nutrition and training, let's set up your foundations, set up your non-negotiables for next 12 weeks. Lack of knowledge is not the issue. You have a lot of knowledge by seeing lots of tons of videos on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, but still you're not getting result because that's lack of consistency in your action. So it's time for your new age, a new beginning, a new way of thinking, and it all begins with you and your perception. So before even you focus on any other thing, change the way you think and change the way you approach with this journey. So these three non-negotiables. Number one, 3 liters of water for next 12 weeks. Number two, in terms of nutrition, 3 to 4 meals with at least 20 to 25 grams of protein. You have to focus on eating 20 to 25 grams of protein. Your goal should be to build up at least 100 grams of protein, because eating more protein will reduce your craving. How, like you have been hearing eat more protein, eat more protein. How does that help? I'll try to get in short with that. Protein, like basically if you eat protein, carbs and fat, your body takes more energy to burn protein inside your body. So let's imagine if you eat more protein, your body has to burn more energy. And if you are eating in caloric deficit, that means the supply is less from outside and your protein intake is more, then your body has to tap fat and use that as a fuel to burn those, to digest and run all digestion process of that protein fat. So that is why eating more protein helps, and also eating more protein increases your satiety level. That means you will be able to, and also combining that with like at least 5 to 10 grams of fiber in every meal, that is like the miracle combination, protein plus fiber. So that will help you stay fuller for a longer period of time and you will not feel hungry. Number three, 30 minutes of movement. Now, movement means any kind of movement. You have to move your body. Let's say if I want to give you like a schedule, and if you are my client, then how would I program this? Out of 7 days, do 2 to 3 days strength training, even at home, even in your apartment gym with like dumbbells, few machines, or in the commercial gym if you have time. Okay, so 3 days you can do this. 2 days take like 30-minute walk outside, and 2 days you can do mobility or yoga at home. So this way you are not just training in one perspective. Strength training will help you increase your metabolism, build lean muscle more, so your body will make sure that it's burning calories 24/7, not just while doing exercise. 2 days walk will help you move your body. That is for cardiovascular health. That is for improving your heart health. Okay. Not for just burning calories. And number three, mobility exercises or yoga will help you increase your flexibility, and you will be able to perform better without any without having any pain. So basically think about like strength training is for your muscles, preserving it, not just growing it. Walking is for your heart, and mobility or yoga is for your joints. So basically it's a combination of training all your body parts, including your joints, muscles, and your heart. So just think 7 days. So you can split. Even if you want, you can do 3 days of mobility, 2 days, 3 days of like walking, and 1 day of strength training. But if you have like combination of all of those, then it is going to be really, really, really helpful for long term. Okay, so it's like planting seeds so that 20 years later you can have all the benefits of a tree. Now the last topic, nutrition. So how fat loss works? First, fat loss pyramid. So before you even jump to energy balance, that is calories in versus calories out, your behavior and lifestyle matters. That is why the number one thing I covered in this video was how to manage your lifestyle and how to start healing your hormones. Because if you prioritize adherence, like adherence means sticking to the plan for longer period of time, and sustainability, that will give you fast results. Either like if you just followed strict diet for 1 week and then fail. So just think like that. So first comes your behavior and lifestyle. So improve your sleep, stress, and improve these techniques and take it slow. You will definitely see results. 5 mistakes every woman makes without even realizing it. So if you are making these mistakes, just stop your mistakes first rather than improving what you have to do. Stop skipping meals. Eat healthy 3 to 4 meals. Prioritize 20 to 25 grams of protein. That's why my one of the non-negotiable was that for you. Focus on not just focus on calories, because if you focus only on calories, then again you are not dropping fat, you are losing your water weight and muscle. So start focusing on macros, that is protein, carbs, macronutrients, that is protein, carbs, and fats. They eat like too little protein, and that is why your cravings don't go and it's out of control. You cut carbs too soon just because you hear on the internet eating less carbs will help you lose weight. No, that is not good. You have to, your body needs, because carbs provide glucose, and glucose is the primary source for your brain to have energy. So if you cut down carbs, now you wonder why you feel miserable following keto or intermittent fasting, right? So focus on balanced eating. Okay, you just rely on motivation. That is why you fail after every 2 weeks instead of having a system. So now all these mistakes are what you are making, and if you follow this blueprint, all it will be converted to a successful system that is going to help you lose your first 10 pounds while managing your PCOS. Okay, so how you will set up your meal system? As I said, 2 to 3 meals. You can also have one snack having 20-25 grams of protein. Now just think like a balanced plate. You can have 50% of the plate with half veggies, any veggies of your choice, half raw veggies, like you can have cucumbers, you can have carrots, you can have beetroot. If you're having beetroot, make sure you are having like boiled, because eating raw bell peppers, beetroots might upset your gut and you will have gut issues. Half, 1/4 plate will be of protein, so you can have any source of protein, and half will be like 25% you can include carbs of your choice. Okay, now when you have PCOS, try to reduce processed carbs and instead try to have homemade roti. Try to swap brown rice instead of white rice if you like. If you don't like brown rice, it's fine, you can have white rice. Number 3, quinoa. You can have quinoa. Number 4, oats. And number 5 will be best, sweet potatoes. So these are my top 5 carbs you can have. And if you want to have bread, instead of having whole wheat bread, try to opt for multigrain breads. Okay, even if you're having pasta or spaghettis, then try to opt for the ones made with chickpeas, like plant-based, not the ones that made with maida or like semolina. Okay, that will help you because it has more fiber, and those are complex carbs, so that will help you stay fuller for longer period of time, and will also make sure your blood sugar is balanced and not spike. Okay, so that is a number one tip that you need to go. Now these are some examples of meals that my clients eat and still get results. Okay, now last thing before going through training program, I just want to let you know that this whole meal changes if you don't control how much oil you will be using. So let's say if you just put 1 teaspoon is equals to 5 ml, and 1 tablespoon is 15 ml. Even if you use 1 teaspoon in your cooking your sabji, and 1 teaspoon, that is still 10 ml, and that equals to like 60 to 80 calories. So if you don't have control on your, like, the amount of oil you are using in cooking meals, then same meal can have different calories. Eating fat is not a bad thing, that will not harm your progress, but again, everything is all about portion. So every macronutrient has its portion that is balanced in every meal. Okay. Training program. So if you are watching this video from Instagram, then just DM me PCOS gym if you want gym program, PCOS home if you want home program. I will send you a link to download free program so you can just start your journey and follow these principles right from today. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then just click the link below in the description. You can lose your first 10 pounds and feel more resilient, strong, capable, and balanced. You remember, you don't need perfect days. You just need to have a lot of days where you just show up, keep showing up day in, day out, week in, week out, month in and month out for next 12 weeks. Okay. Now you have the exact blueprint if you need to start losing your first 10 pounds with PCOS, even if you struggled before. But if you're ready to go deeper, and if you want personalized support, real accountability, and a plan that's fully tailored to your body type, your lifestyle, your goals, and your specific type of PCOS, because there are 4 types of PCOS, and your triggers, then I'm here to help you. I invite you to apply for my one-on-one legacy coaching program that is designed for especially for women, where we don't just guess, we build your custom roadmap to fat loss, hormonal balance, and lasting confidence. And that plan is not just to give you results, but teaching you how to maintain those results even after you graduate from the program. If that sounds like what you need, click the link below to apply if you're watching this on YouTube, or just DM me word PCOS10 on Instagram and let's chat about your goals. Peace out, take care, and thanks for watching this video.